Have you ever noticed an unusual odor down there? Even when you're careful about hygiene, it's a topic rarely discussed, but it's a real and common issue for many women. Surprisingly, the cause isn't always poor cleanliness or health problems. Often, older women unintentionally create conditions that encourage odor simply by wearing certain types of clothing, choosing the wrong fabrics, or following habits they've maintained for years. Today, we're opening up about something many avoid, even though it affects a lot of women. Health experts have found that specific clothing choices, which might seem harmless or even necessary, can trap moisture, upset the natural pH balance, and promote the growth of odor-causing bacteria. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or older and have noticed changes in how your body feels or smells, don't blame yourself. You're not alone, and it's not a sign of being unclean. This discussion isn't meant to shame or worry you. It's here to offer helpful information. We'll explore 7 common clothing habits that could be contributing to this problem without you realizing it. Some habits are subtle, and some are things you may have been taught to do for years. But once you understand these small adjustments, you'll not only feel fresher, but also more confident and comfortable in your own skin. Stick with me. What you learn today could change the way you dress tomorrow morning and make a big difference in how you feel every day. Habit number 1, choosing synthetic underwear. Many older women tend to favor synthetic underwear because it often looks more attractive, feels silky, and stays in good shape longer. However, materials like polyester, nylon, or rayon don't allow the skin to breathe properly. These fabrics trap heat and moisture, especially in the intimate area, creating a warm, damp environment where odor-causing bacteria flourish. The longer your skin remains sweaty or moist, the more bacteria multiply, leading to stronger and more noticeable odors. This issue becomes particularly significant for older women because, as estrogen levels decline with age, vaginal tissues thin and become more sensitive. The natural balance of bacteria in that area can easily be disturbed. Even slight increases in warmth or moisture can disrupt this balance, making you more prone to infections like bacterial vaginosis or yeast infections, which often have distinct, unpleasant odors. This isn't about poor hygiene. It's simply how aging skin reacts, especially when paired with the wrong fabric choices. Switching to breathable, natural fabrics such as cotton can make a noticeable difference. Cotton allows air to circulate and absorbs moisture better than synthetic materials. Although it may not look as fancy, cotton helps keep the skin dry and cool, especially during warmer weather or while sleeping. Another point many women overlook is that tight synthetic underwear, particularly those with lace or elastic bands, can rub against the skin, causing tiny irritations that lead to inflammation. This inflammation can alter the skin's pH and trigger the release of stronger smelling oils. Take Gloria, for example. At 72, she often woke up feeling uncomfortable and damp, thinking it was just part of aging. But after replacing her synthetic underwear with 100% cotton briefs, she noticed a remarkable improvement almost immediately. She felt fresher, slept better, and most importantly, regained her confidence. Gloria said, "I stopped worrying every time I sat next to someone." You don't need to replace all your underwear at once. Start with 1 or 2 pairs of breathable cotton underwear for daytime wear and see how your body responds. This small change can bring back comfort and restore your sense of dignity. Habit number 2, wearing the same pants multiple days without washing. It may seem harmless to wear the same pair of pants for several days in a row, especially if they don't appear dirty. However, for older women, this habit can quietly contribute to unpleasant odors in the intimate area. Pants, especially when worn without underwear, or if they fit tightly around the groin, absorb more than just sweat. They collect skin oils, dead skin cells, and sometimes small amounts of urine leakage, a common issue many women over 60 experience but seldom discuss. This buildup creates a problematic environment. Every time you sit, walk, or move, friction between your skin and the fabric generates warmth, which activates bacteria living on the clothing. Over time, these bacteria form an invisible film on the inner thighs or crotch area of the pants. While the smell may not be noticeable right away, your body senses it and your skin reacts. This leads to the emergence of a musty, stale, or even sour odor. Additionally, many women wear shapewear or snug pants that tightly hug the body and restrict airflow. When combined with infrequent washing, these tight garments create ideal conditions for bacterial overgrowth and odor development. Consider this. If you wouldn't wear the same socks for multiple days, why do it with pants that sit directly against such a sensitive part of your body? Margaret, 68, shared that she used to wear her favorite stretchy pants around the house for up to a week before washing them. She noticed a faint odor when sitting, especially on warmer days. Initially, she thought it was a hygiene problem and tried changing soaps, but nothing helped. Eventually, she realized the real issue was the pants themselves. Once she began washing them every other day and started using a cotton liner, the odor problem disappeared. The solution is simple. Rotate your pants frequently. If they touch your skin directly, especially in the groin or buttocks area, they should be washed more often, even if they look clean. Also, if you sweat during the night, avoid wearing the same pants the next day to give your skin a chance to breathe. You deserve to feel fresh, clean, and confident every single day. If you're finding these tips helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's continue. Habit number 3, wearing synthetic underwear. All day, one of the most overlooked habits that can cause unpleasant odors in the intimate area is wearing synthetic underwear for extended periods. Fabrics such as nylon, polyester, or lace might look attractive or feel smooth initially, but they don't allow the skin to breathe like natural materials do. Unlike cotton and other breathable fabrics, synthetic underwear traps heat and moisture in sensitive areas, creating a warm, damp environment. This environment becomes an ideal breeding ground for bacteria and yeast, which thrive in moisture and warmth. The longer you stay in synthetic underwear, the more your body heat and natural moisture accumulate, leading not only to odor but also to irritation, itching, and sometimes even infections. The tricky part is that the odor might not be noticeable immediately. It often develops gradually and can catch you off guard. Take Joan, a 74-year-old woman, for example. She enjoyed wearing soft, stylish, lace-trimmed briefs she bought on sale. However, she soon noticed that despite regular showers, she didn't feel as fresh as before. When her doctor asked about her underwear choices, Joan realized the synthetic material was the culprit. After switching to 100% cotton underwear and giving her body more airflow during the day, she experienced an immediate improvement, no more odor, and a much greater sense of comfort. It's not just about the type of underwear you choose, but also how long you wear it. If you do wear synthetic underwear, avoid keeping it on all day. At home, try switching to loose-fitting cotton briefs or even going without underwear for a few hours to allow your skin to breathe. Nighttime is an excellent opportunity to let your body stay balanced and fresh by sleeping without underwear. This isn't about style or luxury, it's about caring for your body. Your skin constantly sends signals, even in subtle ways, and when it feels suffocated, odor can be its way of asking for help. By giving your skin the comfort and ventilation it needs, you'll feel dry, clean, and fresh every day because you deserve nothing less. Habit number 4, wearing the same pants or skirts. Multiple days without washing, wearing the same pair of pants or a skirt for 2 or 3 days in a row might seem harmless, especially if they appear clean on the outside. However, when it comes to odor in the intimate area, this habit can quietly create bigger problems over time. While you may not notice the sweat, natural oils, or bacteria your body produces throughout the day, your clothes do. Every time you sit, walk, or move, the friction between your skin and the fabric produces warmth, which encourages moisture buildup. If your pants or skirts are tight or made from materials that don't breathe well, they trap this moisture close to your skin. Wearing these same unwashed clothes again means you're essentially reintroducing bacteria from the previous day back onto your body. This creates a cycle that contributes to lingering odors. Take Evelyn, for example. At 69, she loved gardening in the mornings and running errands later in the day. She frequently wore the same capri pants for several days because they didn't look dirty. But Evelyn noticed a persistent musty smell that wouldn't go away, even after showering. Her daughter gently mentioned it, and Evelyn decided to change her routine. Once she started rotating fresh pants daily, the odor disappeared within a week. The reality is that the lower body has sweat glands too. When sweat combines with bacteria, it sticks to fabrics, even if the clothes look clean. Washing bottoms after each full wear, especially in warm weather, isn't being overly cautious. It's essential for staying fresh where it counts. To make this easier, consider owning a few comfortable, breathable pants or skirts that you enjoy. This encourages regular changing. On less active days, lightweight cotton or linen pieces are great because they allow your skin to breathe. Your clothing should help you feel fresh and confident, not embarrassed or self-conscious. This small change in habit can make a big difference in your comfort and peace of mind. And once you start, you'll notice the benefits more than anyone else. If you're finding this helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support means a lot and helps us continue providing useful content. Now let's keep going. Habit number 5, wearing nylon or polyester underwear. Many older women opt for underwear made from synthetic fabrics like nylon or polyester because these materials are stretchy, affordable, and easy to find. However, there's a downside to these fabrics. They don't allow your skin to breathe. When synthetic underwear traps heat and moisture close to your body, it creates the perfect environment for bacteria to multiply rapidly. Bacteria thrive in warm, damp areas, and unfortunately, synthetic underwear often causes just that. Over time, this can lead to stronger body odor, itching, or even yeast infections. Since these issues happen in intimate areas, many women either overlook the symptoms or mistakenly blame factors like diet or aging. But often the solution is simple. Change the fabric that's in direct contact with your skin. Take Denise, for example. She's 72 and had been wearing the same brand of nylon briefs for years. Though comfortable, she began noticing an unpleasant smell by the end of the day, even though she bathed daily. When her doctor asked about the material of her underwear, Denise realized that switching to cotton made a huge difference. Within just a few days, the odor disappeared. Cotton is naturally breathable and absorbent, helping keep the skin dry and allowing air to circulate. This reduces the chance of bacteria buildup significantly. When shopping for underwear, look for pieces made from 100% cotton, especially in the gusset, the part that touches your most sensitive areas. Some underwear brands offer synthetic styles with cotton-lined gussets, which is a helpful compromise. But fully cotton underwear usually works best. Also, keep in mind that tight underwear, regardless of material, can cause friction and trap sweat. Choosing a comfortable fit, not too tight, is essential for support without suffocating your skin. Making this small change can bring back a level of comfort, confidence, and freshness that you might not even realize you've been missing. It doesn't mean you need to replace your entire wardrobe. Just pay attention to the fabric closest to your skin. Feeling clean isn't just about bathing, it's about what you wear afterward. Sometimes your underwear is sending you signals you shouldn't ignore. Habit number 6, wearing pants that are too tight in the crotch area. One often overlooked habit is wearing pants or leggings that are overly tight around the crotch. Many women prefer a sleek, fitted look, and as bodies change with age, snug clothing might feel like it provides extra support. However, this tightness can come at a hidden cost to comfort and health. Wearing tight pants restricts airflow to the vaginal area, which can lead to trapped moisture, especially if you're sitting for extended periods. This warm, damp environment becomes an ideal breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. Although the effects might not be noticeable immediately, over time, this imbalance can cause unpleasant odors, itching, and even changes in vaginal discharge. Sylvia, a 68-year-old woman, wore fitted slacks daily because she believed they helped her look polished and put together. However, she began noticing a persistent odor despite showering regularly and changing soaps and diet. It wasn't until a nurse practitioner inquired about her clothing choices that she realized the problem. After loosening up her wardrobe and opting for more breathable pants, the odor disappeared within a week. What you wear is especially important as your skin becomes more sensitive with age. The pelvic region needs space to breathe. If your pants or leggings are tight enough to leave marks or lines on your skin, it may be time to size up or choose looser options. Fabrics with some stretch that don't cling tightly, especially around the inner thighs and crotch, are ideal. Tight clothing doesn't just affect daily comfort. It can also cause ongoing irritation, redness, and even darkening of the skin in the area. When the skin's natural barrier is compromised, bacteria have an easier time causing issues. So if you notice changes in odor, comfort, or sensitivity, don't overlook your pants as a possible cause. Sometimes the solution isn't a medical treatment, but simply wearing clothes that fit better and allow your body to breathe. If you're finding these tips helpful, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's keep going. Habit number 7, skipping cotton underwear entirely. Many women in their 60s, 70s, or 80s choose to stop wearing underwear altogether, often for comfort or because of skin irritation. While going without underwear can feel liberating, skipping that protective layer, especially when wearing synthetic pants or skirts, can unintentionally lead to odor issues you might not expect. Here's why this happens. The groin area actually needs a barrier between your skin and outer clothing. Without underwear, your private area comes into direct contact with fabrics that often don't allow the skin to breathe well. This contact increases friction, traps heat, and encourages moisture buildup. All these conditions promote an imbalance of bacteria, which can cause unpleasant odors. Additionally, sweat is absorbed directly into your pants or skirt, and unlike underwear, people don't usually wash outerwear after every single use. So sweat and bacteria accumulate over several days. Normally, the vaginal area is self-cleaning and maintains a healthy balance, but this relies on a stable environment. Excess moisture, heat, or friction disrupts that balance. Aging compounds this issue since estrogen levels drop, making the vaginal tissues thinner, more sensitive, and less protected. Barbara, 75, shared that she stopped wearing underwear during hot summers because it felt more breathable. However, by the end of August, she noticed she wasn't feeling as fresh. After her doctor suggested she switch back to soft, breathable cotton underwear, especially for errands or walks. She quickly felt drier, less irritated, and free of odor. If you've given up underwear for comfort, that's understandable. But think of cotton briefs as a gentle shield. They're soft, breathable, and absorb sweat before it causes problems. If regular underwear feels too tight or irritating, try high-waisted, seamless cotton styles that provide comfort without pressure. Sometimes the smallest changes in daily routines make the biggest impact. When it comes to your intimate health, scent, and confidence, revisiting the basics is often worth it. A simple pair of cotton briefs might be exactly what your body is quietly asking for. Final thoughts. Aging brings many changes, some visible, others more subtle. One often overlooked change is how long-held habits, especially those we've followed for years without question, can start working against our health and comfort. This video wasn't meant to criticize, but to help you understand. Our bodies evolve, skin thins, hormones fluctuate, and what worked well in your 40s or 50s may no longer support your well-being in your 70s or beyond. If you recognized even one habit from our discussion, know you're not alone. Most women aren't taught how fabric choices, panty liners, or tight waistbands can impact their health. It's not something covered in school or widely discussed in media, but it's a real issue. And the good news is, it can be addressed. You have more power than you realize. Begin by taking a look in your wardrobe. There's no need to discard everything, just pay attention to what you wear most often. Ask yourself, does it allow my skin to breathe? Is it comfortable? Does it help me feel fresh by the end of the day? If the answer is no, it might be time to quietly update some items, not for style, but for your health and comfort. Remember, staying fresh isn't about expensive sprays or special soaps. It's about finding the right balance of airflow and choosing clothing that respects and supports your body's needs. Making these small changes can improve how you feel every day and help you embrace this stage of life with confidence and ease. Thanks for spending time with us today. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment below sharing something new you learned and how you plan to apply it. Your feedback means a lot and keeps us motivated. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. We appreciate you watching and can't wait to see you in the next video.